Now I'm going to show how we will retrieve the data from MySQL to the Netbean. Here I provide an interface with a label, text field, one button and one text jtable. So that's the main components that I provided within the interface. So here I provided the configurations like this. I provide 4 columns here: number, name, date and salary. So that will be provided like this. From the properties section we can take the model, and from there we can change these particular values. So defaultly that will be within the type title file, like that the default name will be there. You require to provide the correct name there. That's the only thing that we are required to do there. So that's how we will configure that. So after that we are going to the library section, how we will add the supporting jar file. So here from the libraries, so libraries that's provided within the project window, it's within the left hand side normally. So if that's not there, we can take the project window from the Windows project. So from there just check the project, and then from the libraries just right click within the library, add jar or folder, and from there we require to search the accurate path that we already installed there. So here the installation folder is within the C drive, program files, Netbeans, IDE, modules, ext. Within that I require to select the component MySQL connector. This is the component that I added here. So the path once again I am telling, from the C drive, that means the installation folder, C drive, program files, Netbean, IDE, modules, ext. From there MySQL connector. So that's the process for opening that. So just select it and open it. That's a process. I already added that, so I'm not adding it again. Then that's the only thing that you require to provide as an additional library reference here. So we are moving to the source code section. Here I'm providing the import statement like import java.sql.star for using the inbuilt classes like connection and a statement class. All are derived from within this particular sql.star, so I'm using that. And some other import statements are import java x.swing.joption pane, and for getting the jtable I'm providing import java x.swing.table.default table model. That's the 3 library references that I am importing to this particular project. Then within the button event, I take the button event from here. So this is the actual code that we required for the database connectivity. So here default table model equal to default table model jtable.getModel. So we will provide this particular code as the first step. Then within the try and catch, within the try and catch section we will provide the rest of the coding. So class.forName of com.mysql driver that is connected to the Netbean. Then connection class that we are utilizing for providing the URL to the location where our database is stored. Here this is the URL that I pasted here. This one is the URL, and root, that's a username, and password, my SQL password is JTB, so that's I provided here. So how we will retrieve this particular URL that I am going to tell you now. From the services window, from the services, that means if that's not there from the Windows, we can get the services. Then from the services window just take database, new connection. From there you're going to select MySQL, then next. Then from here you require to change the database name, like my database is JTP, so I provided that, and my password is JTP, so I provided that. And then we can move to the next process, next and finish. So like that we require to set the connection. So I already set the connection here, so I'm just taking it. So for retrieving the URL, we require to paste to this source code section that we are getting from the properties, from the services window, from the connection string. This is the actual connection that we maintain. So we will get the properties like this, and from there database URL. Here the database URL is provided. So just select that particular URL, just copy it by using Ctrl C and just close it, and then you require to paste the same thing here. Within the double quotes you require to paste it. Here we will paste it, the same link that we are pasting here. Then root is the default username and JTP is the default is the password here. Then we will provide statement class, statement stmt.con.create class, and retrieve the selected components based on employee number from the table. So here the table name is JTP-TB. So I provide the select query there. Then result set is a class for storing the retrieved value. That means when we are providing the select statement, that will be retrieved as a table. So that will be maintained within the result set class. So that's the purpose of result set here. So we executed a particular query by using stmt.execute query. So the result and table that will be maintained within result set. Then rs.next. Then we will provide model. Model is the object that we declared based on default table model. Then we will provide add row command. So by using the default table, we can add the content to the jtable. That's the only thing that we can directly do. That means we can directly add the content to the jtable. For that we require the default table model. So we are adding it by using model.add row. So here get int. The only thing that you require to remember here is based on the original database, you require to provide the data type here. So my database is actually like this. The content is provided like this: employee number, name, DOJ, and SAL. So employee number is integer, employee name is varchar type, DOJ is date data type, and salary is integer type. So that's the data type that I already generated. So based on that, I'm taking these particular fields. So get int of 1, first field, get string, the name is string, so get string of 2. The third one is date data type, so get date of 3, and fourth field is integer type, so that's a salary field, so get int of 4. So like that we will add that particular content to the model class. Then after that the contents will be taken to the table. So like that we will work out that. So the existing values are provided with the existing value, and that's displayed here within the jtable. So that's the process for displaying the content from the jtable.